lights reflect a hazy glow upon the rain-slick street. Our story started with a gentle sway, a rhythm bittersweet. Fingers intertwined, lost in the moment, perfectly complete. Whispers shared beneath the moon, a love song on repeat. Now the melody's changing key, a harmony gone slightly wrong. This silent understanding, where do we truly belong? Lost in a low-key groove, the jazz notes softly fade away. A bittersweet goodbye, whispered at the close of day. Our love soft echo lingers, though we cannot make it stay. This low-key groove of parting, finding its own somber way. Coffee cups are cold now, just an empty space beside. Memories like vinyl scratches, nowhere left to run and hide. Each familiar corner brings a moment where our souls would confide. A quiet understanding in the ebb and flow of this emotional tide. Now the melody's changing key, a harmony gone slightly wrong. This silent understanding, where do we truly belong? Lost in a low-key groove, the jazz notes softly fade away. A bittersweet goodbye, whispered at the close of day. Our love soft echo lingers, though we cannot make it stay. This low-key groove of parting, finding its own somber way. Maybe some goodbyes are just beginnings, dressed in different clothes. The muted trumpet sighs a tune, a secret only my heart knows. We'll carry fragments of the past wherever our new journey goes. A quiet understanding blooms as this gentle chapter slowly closes. Lost in a low-key groove, the jazz notes softly fade away. A bittersweet goodbye, whispered at the close of day. Our love soft echo lingers, though we cannot make it stay. This low-key groove of parting, finding its own somber way. Just a low-key groove, playing on through the night, fading into darkness, then embracing morning light. A slow dance of memories that are coldly but alright. This low-key groove of farewell quietly takes its final flight. City lights used to paint our nights, a canvas of endless dreams. Every corner held a secret whisper, woven through jazz beats. Your hand in mine, walking slowly down these familiar urban streets. We moved to the pulse of sweet melody, defying all the harsh defeats. But the rhythm changed its tune, a subtle shift in the city sound. A different song started playing as our love slowly unwound. Oh, this city rhythm keeps on beating, a bittersweet symphony. Echoes of your laughter and tears now dance inside of me. Every street lamp glows with a memory of what used to be. Our love story written on these streets now, just a fading decree. I see a ghost in old coffee shops where we shared our quiet hours. The rain on the window pane feels colder, lacking your comforting powers. Taxis rush past, blurring faces, none of them reflect your gentle gaze. This vibrant city hums a lonely tune through these melancholic days, but the rhythm changed its tune. A subtle shift in the city sound, a different song started playing as our love slowly unwound. Oh, this city rhythm keeps on beating, a bittersweet symphony. Echoes of your laughter and tears now dance inside of me. Every street lamp glows with a memory of what it used to be. Our love story written on these streets now, just a fading decree. Maybe some goodbyes are written in the stars, not just etched in stone. The city doesn't stop for heartbreak, it just keeps moving, ever known. I'll learn to walk these streets alone, finding my own unique pace, carrying your memory yet searching for my rightful future place. Oh, this city rhythm keeps on beating, a bittersweet symphony. Echoes of your laughter and tears now dance inside of me. Every street lamp glows with a memory of what it used to be. Our love story written on these streets now, just a fading decree. The city rhythm fades to silence, a hushed and gentle goodbye. I whisper your name to the night sky, watching the clouds drift by. A final note hangs in the air, a memory I can't deny, just the city's heartbeat in my side, beneath the morning light.
Sunlight barely breaks through hazy window panes. Another Monday starts with quiet, familiar, gentle rains. I still recall your laughter echoing through those empty halls, a bittersweet memory that often silently enthralls. It's just another day unfolding, yet something feels astray. Wishing I could simply wake up and make it all okay. This Monday chill reminds me of your warmth, the love now past. Every single moment with you was truly meant to last. But seasons change and feelings fade, leaving an empty space. Still I find your lingering presence in this familiar place. I walk the city streets again, retracing paths we used to roam, searching for a single trace of memories we called our home. The coffee tastes the same, but now it lacks a shared delight. Just an ordinary quiet afternoon fading into night. It's just another day unfolding, yet something feels astray. Wishing I could simply wake up and make it all okay. This Monday chill reminds me of your warmth, the love now past. Every single moment with you was truly meant to last. But seasons change and feelings fade, leaving an empty space. Still I find your lingering presence in this familiar place. Maybe someday soon I'll find a way to truly let you go, to reconcile these lonely thoughts, letting new seeds of peace grow. For now I'll embrace the silence, learn to breathe through the pain, hoping one bright morning light will wash away this pouring rain. This Monday chill reminds me of your warmth, the love now past. Every single moment with you was truly meant to last. But seasons change and feelings fade, leaving an empty space. Still I find your lingering presence in this familiar place. Yes, this Monday chill lingers, a quiet, tender melody. melody, whispering your name softly into the history. But life keeps turning pages, moving forward with the breeze, finding some tranquil solace among the city trees.
Found solace in that small cafe, tucked away from crowded streets. Your gentle laughter echoed softly through our shared familiar beats. Every whispered secret blossomed there beneath the dim warm light, wishing we could still return to those perfect quiet fading nights. Now the record skips a memory, a silent, lonely, hollow sound. The world outside keeps spinning fast, while ours just spun around in this quiet corner, where our story used to perfectly unfold. All the promises we cherish now feel strangely distant, growing cold. Just an empty seat beside me where your presence used to brightly gleam. A fading photograph of love, a bittersweet forgotten dream. The barista still remembers us, a question in his knowing eyes. I nod and order only one, pretending there are no goodbyes. Your coffee cup is gone, replaced by empty space I can't ignore. Each passing minute reminds me you don't walk through the store anymore. Now the record skips a memory, a silent, lonely, hollow sound. The world outside keeps spinning fast, while ours just spun around in this quiet corner, where our story used to perfectly unfold. All the promises we cherish now feel strangely distant, growing cold. Just an empty seat beside me where your presence used to brightly gleam. A fading photograph out of love, bittersweet forgotten dream. Maybe some quiet corners are designed for fleeting tender stays, a temporary sanctuary through uncertain, complicated days. We built a world within these walls, then watched it slowly fall apart, leaving just an echo in the silence, lingering within my heart. In this quiet corner, where our story used to perfectly unfold. All the promises we cherish now feel strangely distant, growing cold. Just an empty seat beside me where your presence used to brightly gleam. A fading photograph of love, bittersweet forgotten dream. This quiet corner breathes alone now, holding every past embrace. A bittersweet reminder of your smile, a fading tender trace. I'll leave the memories here to rest within this softly lit domain, and walk away through gentle rain, easing the lingering pain.
We painted dreams on quiet canvas, a masterpiece unseen. Each moment then a whispered promise, holding all we could convene. The world outside moved fast around us, but our pace remained so true. Never thought a single sunrise would ever dawn without you. A fragile thread began to fray, unnoticed in the gentle breeze. A subtle shift like distant clouds that slowly put my heart at unease. These unfolding days reveal a journey we once walked side by side. Now paths diverge, a silent story we're fading, echoes softly hide. The melody we built together now plays a different somber tune. Beneath the shed yet lonely moon, everything changed far too soon. I trace the patterns on the window where dust motes dance in faded light. Calling conversation softly fading, lost somewhere in the passing night. A certain quiet fills the spaces where our laughter used to freely roam. This quiet understanding settles, building slowly into a new home. The fragile thread is finally broken, drifting now beyond my sight. A heavy truth unfolds before me, stealing colors from my once bright light. These unfolding days reveal a journey we once walked side by side. Now paths diverge, a silent story we're fading, echoes softly hide. The melody we built together now plays a different somber tune. Beneath the shed yet lonely moon, everything changed far too soon. I wonder if your days are painting new horizons, fresh and wide. If silent spaces now surround you where your new discoveries reside. We always thought our stories' chapters would seamlessly forever blend, but every unfolding moment brought us closer to the story's end. These unfolding days reveal a journey we once walked side by side. Now paths diverge, a silent story we're fading, echoes softly hide. The melody we built together now plays a different somber tune. Beneath the shed yet lonely moon, everything changed far too soon. These unfolding days keep turning, revealing all that used to be. A gentle rhythm now departed, whisper softly back to me. Just memories adrift on currents, flowing toward the open sea. Forever held within my heart, a bittersweet eternity.
The city's pulse, a rhythm we once danced to, freely and without doubt. Every street corner held a story, whispered softly as we moved about. Our entwined shadows stretched long across the concrete expanse we knew. We thought this vibrant cityscape would always define our love so true. Now the same bright lights cast a different, colder silhouette to me. A quiet understanding that our perfect scene was always set to flee. This urban canvas saw our colors blend and slowly drift apart, tracing phantom memories across the city's pulsing heart. Each echoing step reminds me of the masterpiece we once knew. Now a lonely skyline paints a different kind of solemn hue. I walk these familiar avenues, feeling a quiet hollow ache inside. Every building seems to whisper promises we never could abide. The vibrant hum of traffic feels like a distant muted sound as if a silent truth in every corner can now simply be found. The same bright light still cast a different, colder silhouette to me. A quiet understanding that our perfect scene was always set to flee. This urban canvas saw our colors blend and slowly drift apart, tracing phantom memories across the city's pulsing heart. Each echoing step reminds me of the masterpiece we once knew. Now a lonely skyline paints a different kind of solemn hue. Perhaps the city holds our story, etched in its enduring silent stone, a fleeting masterpiece that once we could truly call our own. Though the gallery of moments feels empty, echoes still sweetly remain, waiting for new brushes to begin to paint beyond the pain. This urban canvas saw our colors blend and slowly drift apart, tracing phantom memories across the city's pulsing heart. Each echoing step reminds me of the masterpiece we once knew. Now a lonely skyline paints a different kind of solemn hue. The cityscape keeps moving its own quiet, steady rhythm, leaving me with traces of our bittersweet once grand retreat. A fading masterpiece upon this vast concrete expanse so wide, just an urban canvas where our lost romance must now reside.
The streetlight hues used to paint a gentle picture on our path. Each amber shimmer captured moments, holding on to laughter's warmth. We walked beneath their quiet vigil, unaware of time's swift ebb. A secret canvas where our tender history was softly woven. Now that changing spectrum leaves a hollow ache within my soul. The vibrant shades once shared are turning fractured, losing all control. Oh, streetlight hues, you speak of love that slowly starts to fade. A beautiful illusion breaking as the world drifts far away. Every beam a quiet memory now diffused in lonely night, reflecting fractured fragments of a once undeniable light. I watch the distant lampposts now, their colors blend and softly blur. Each solitary glow reminds me how a fragile passion did occur. The yellow, blue and violet shades now speak a silent start goodbye. A solemn palette etched against the canvas of a fading sky. And their changing spectrum leaves a hollow ache within my soul. The vibrant shades once shared are turning fractured, losing all control. Oh, streetlight hues, you speak of love that slowly starts to fade. A beautiful illusion breaking as our world drifts far away. Every beam a quiet memory now diffused in lonely night, reflecting fractured fragments of a once undeniable light. We chased the fleeting shadows then, believing warmth would never cease. But every brilliant hue eventually dissolves, finding its own peace. The separation came now with a crash, but a gradual silent fade. Just like these colors bleeding now, a promise subtly unmade. Oh, streetlight hues, you speak of love that slowly starts to fade. A beautiful illusion breaking as our world drifts far away. Every beam a quiet memory now diffused in lonely night, reflecting fractured fragments of a once undeniable light. Streetlights cast their melancholy hues upon the empty pane, a softened spectrum where your presence will no longer now remain. Just echoes of the colors that once held our fragile hearts so near, dissolving slowly into silence, fading with each passing year.
The quiet symphony of moments we once knew has softly ceased. A different rhythm now takes hold, bringing my troubled mind to peace. I sit within the echoes of a love that gently starts to fade, learning how to gather fragments of the life we carefully made. It's harder than I thought it would be, letting go of everything. But deep inside, a quiet strength begins to softly rise and sing. Just breathe, let the silence be your guide through the long night. Just breathe, find your own clear path towards a brand new light. Let go of every shadow, every doubt that holds you tight. Just breathe and trust the slow unfolding of this fragile side. The comfortable low quiet now feels different, vast and strangely deep. No longer sensing your familiar rhythm when I try to fall asleep. I walk these familiar pathways, feeling shadows that you left behind, searching for the wisdom in this new uncharted peace of mind. It's harder than I thought it would be, letting go of everything. But deep inside, a quiet strength begins to softly rise and sing. Just breathe, let the silence be your guide through the long night. Just breathe, find your own clear path towards a brand new light. Let go of every shadow, every doubt that holds you tight. Just breathe and trust the slow unfolding of this fragile side. The heavy weight of memory still clings, a bittersweet embrace. But time will rearrange the pieces, finding them a different space. I know this quiet journey will lead me to a brighter day, where healing melodies will gently sweep the lingering pain away. Just breathe, let the silence be your guide through the long night. Just breathe, find your own clear path towards a brand new light. Let go of every shadow, every doubt that holds you tight. Just breathe and trust the slow unfolding of this fragile side. Just breathe, the air is changing, feel the quiet gentle flow. Just breathe, letting go of what you had to learn and bravely grow. The future waits patiently, a rhythm soft and truly free. Just breathe, finding peace within yourself. Just simply be.
kitchen air hangs heavy, steeped in memories, soft haze. My morning ritual commences, a comfort in these passing days. The coffee's bitter warmth ignites a quiet and strict with mood. Each steaming cup brings visions of a love misunderstood, a fading melody, a hushed and distant tender sigh. These silent moments linger beneath the solitary sky. In every deep black coffee I still taste the sweet goodbye. These phantom sounds, persistent echoes, never truly die. Our shared past reverberates, a haunting, tender, gentle hum. Just coffee and the echoes now. Where did our future come? Footsteps used to fill the space, a rhythm I still recall. Now only whispers answer when the morning shadows fall. A gentle stirring of the spoon, a quiet daily feed. The absence speaks volumes louder than any word could ever meet. A fading melody, a hushed and distant tender sigh. These silent moments linger beneath the solitary sky. In every deep black coffee I still taste the sweet goodbye. These phantom sounds, persistent echoes, never truly die. Our shared past reverberates, a haunting, tender, gentle hum. Just coffee and the echoes now. Where did our future come? The warmth remains a comfort, though the source has drifted far. I trace the phantom outlines of a bright yet fading star. Accepting silent stories in the quiet steam I find release. This bittersweet remembrance brings a fragile, newfound peace. In every deep black coffee I still taste the sweet goodbye. These phantom sounds, persistent echoes, never truly die. Our shared past reverberates, a haunting, tender, gentle hum. Just coffee and the echoes now. Where did our future come? Still stirring quiet memories as the last drop disappears. Lingering presence through the passing silent years. Just coffee's dark comfort and the echoes that remain, washing over gently like a soft internal rain.
Drops begin their soft percussion on the city's window pane. A familiar rhythm starts to echo, washing out the daily strain. I recall the way we moved together, slow and perfectly aligned, leaving subtle imprints on the moments that we left behind. Now the pitter-patter brings a whisper of your absent name, stirring silent recollections, fueling an internal flame. It's a rainy day shuffle, a solitary gentle sway, dancing through the echoes of a love that drifts away. Each drop of memory falling, silent on the wet ground, no, where we once found comfort, now I simply walk alone. Remember quiet conversations whispered low beneath the eaves, unfurling stories like the dampness settling on autumn leaves. We built a fragile world of understanding, shelter from the noisy street. In every shared glance, our intentions felt completely bittersweet. Still the pitter-patter brings a whisper of your absent name,
stirring silent recollections, fueling an internal flame. It's a rainy day shuffle, a solitary gentle sway, dancing through the echoes of a love that drifts away. Each drop of memory falling, silent on the wet ground known, where we once found comfort, now I simply walk alone. The city holds its breath, consumed by mist and shadows soft and gray. I find a certain peace in knowing something simply cannot stay. Though absence leaves a hollow space, the rhythm still remains so true, a quiet testament to everything we felt and saw and knew. It's a rainy day shuffle, a solitary gentle sway, dancing through the echoes of a love that drifts away. Each drop of memory falling, silent on the wet ground known, where we once found comfort, now I simply walk alone. Just a rainy day shuffle, a slower melancholic beat, footsteps tracing faded lines upon the quiet empty street. The soft cascade continues, marking time and setting all apart, a gentle closing melody for a journey in my heart.
Intricate rhythm of our shared understanding, perfectly aligned, a symphony of silent glances, every movement finely signed. We compose our own unique cadence, a harmony rarely found, two distinct melodies merging without a single dissonant sound. But time introduced a different tempo, an unexpected altered beat, slowly pulling our intertwined phrases, leaving them incomplete. Now deep thoughts linger like a lingering chord in the air, a silent track plays on repeat, filled with a subtle somber prayer. Our intertwined score unravels, a beautiful faded dream, just fragments of a broken rhythm flowing down memory stream. The resonance you once brought me, now an echo softly ceased. My internal sleep rearranges, finding a Miller-Marley piece. Each solitary note I play now carries a weight unknown, a complex counterpoint missing, playing purely on my own. And time introduced a different tempo, an unexpected altered beat, slowly pulling our intertwined phrases, leaving them incomplete. Now deep thoughts linger like a lingering chord in the air, a silent track plays on repeat, filled with a subtle somber prayer. Our intertwined score unravels, a beautiful faded dream, just fragments of a broken rhythm flowing down memory stream. Perhaps some compositions are meant to have a quiet final rest, a unique masterpiece once shared, truly put to the ultimate test. A silence holds a different truth, a space where reflection grows, understanding the intricate patterns as the quiet wisdom flows. Now deep thoughts linger like a lingering chord in the air, the silent track plays on repeat, filled with a subtle somber prayer. Our intertwined score unravels, a beautiful faded dream, just fragments of a broken rhythm flowing down memory stream. The melody continues softly, in my mind gently plays a profound quiet understanding throughout these passing days. Deep thoughts still unfolding as the silence starts to bloom, finding solace in the echoes, escaping any lingering gloom.
Our frequencies aligned, a resonance felt deep inside. A quiet current flowed, with nowhere left to run or hide. Each shared breath became a rhythm, perfectly synced and true. The world spun on its axis, me and you. But then a fading hum began, a gradual silent divide. The wavelength shifted slowly, with nowhere left to confide. Now the subtle pulse remains, a faint beat I carry alone. A ghost of your vibration etched into my very bone. It reminds me of the solace, the comfort we used to share. This quiet, tender aching, a burden beyond compare. Beyond compare. I trace the lines of absence where your presence used to be. A hollow space now resonates, a different sound in me. The quiet hum of living, a cadence I now define. Moving through these moments, your essence still entwined. The fading hum persists, a gradual, silent divide. Our separate journeys beckon, with nothing left to confide. Now the subtle pulse remains, a faint beat I carry alone. A ghost of your vibration etched into my very bone. It reminds me of the solace, the comfort we used to share. This quiet, tender aching, a burden beyond compare. Beyond compare. How long until these frequencies entirely disconnect and cease? Can stillness truly follow, bringing my weary soul to peace? Each solitary moment a testament to what we once held dear. Still feeling your impression, though you are no longer near. Now the subtle pulse remains, a faint beat I carry alone. A ghost of your vibration etched into my very bone. It reminds me of the solace, the comfort we used to share. This quiet, tender aching, a burden beyond compare. The pulse slows and fading, echo in the deep, silent air. A new rhythm starts to form beyond all past despair. Accepting this new cadence, a strength I'm learning to embrace. Just a subtle pulse now guiding, finding my solitary space. So
The engine softly hums beneath the weight of silent miles tonight. My headlights cut a lonely path through fading shadows, pale and white. Each familiar street now feels unknown, a map completely rearranged. Just ghosts of conversations linger where our futures interchange. This empty passenger seat beside me whispers thoughts I try to quell. A bittersweet goodbye still echoes, casting over me its heavy spell. Through this late hour drive, I trace the winding road of what we were. Every turn reminds my soul of you, a love now a distant blur. I'm searching for an exit sign from all these thoughts I can't outrun. Beneath the silent, watchful moon, another lonely journey's just begun. The city lights recede behind me, shimmering softly far away. A phantom warmth still brushes clothes from a brighter bygone yesterday. I trace the dashboard's quiet glow, a constant, steady, dim refrain, and wonder if you ever feel this solitary, lingering sweet pain. This empty passenger seat beside me whispers thoughts I try to quell. A bittersweet goodbye still echoes, casting over me its heavy spell. Through this late hour drive, I trace the winding road of what we were. Every turn reminds my soul of you, a love now a distant blur. I'm searching for an exit sign from all these thoughts I can't outrun. Beneath the silent, watchful moon, another lonely journey's just begun. Perhaps these fading painted lines lead to a future I can claim. Though every mile still holds your name, a softly whispered dying flame. I grip the wheel, my steady hands now guiding me through unknown terrain, to find a new horizon waiting, washed clean by the silent inner rain. Through this late hour drive, I trace the winding road of what we were. Every turn reminds my soul of you, a love now a distant blur. I'm searching for an exit sign from all these thoughts I can't outrun. Beneath the silent, watchful moon, another lonely journey's just begun. Just the quiet engine breathing as the early morning starts to break, leaving all the shadowed past behind for a new path I bravely take. This late hour drive, it carries me beyond where we used to be, out into the open spaces, just the road and silent me. The city stretched below us, a vibrant, silent, glowing scene. We watched the distant traffic hum where bustling lives had always been. Up here the cool night breezes carry secrets whispered in the air. A sanctuary carved from concrete, easing every single care. We built our world above the chaos, a fragile dream against the height. Our intertwined reflections dancing, bathed in urban gentle light. These rooftop views, they once held all our hopes and whispered plans. A canvas for our future, softly sketched by loving hands. Now just a lonely panorama, stretching wide and strangely cold. A story told in silence, a chapter quickly left untold. Beneath a million distant stars, our whispered promises took hold. We shared a profound, quiet understanding, more precious far than gold. Your hand in mine, a steady anchor against the vast and open sky. Believed our love would always linger as the city lights pass by. We built our world above the chaos, a fragile dream against the height. Our intertwined reflections dancing, bathed in urban gentle light. These rooftop views, they once held all our hopes and whispered plans. A canvas for our future, softly sketched by loving hands. Not just a lonely panorama, stretching wide and strangely cold. A story told in silence, a chapter quickly left untold. Yeah, the very air changed subtly. The wind now carried a different sound. Each elevated moment started fading as our vision lost its ground. From this high perch I watched islanding, a silent film in muted tones. Now only echoes fill the spaces amidst these towering city stones. These rooftop views, they once held all our hopes and whispered plans. A canvas for our future, softly sketched by loving hands. Now just a lonely panorama, stretching wide and strangely cold. A story told in silence, a chapter quickly left untold. The city keeps its watchful secret, knowing what we left behind. This elevated perspective lingers, etched forever in my mind. Just silent stars and distant streetlights, where our shared horizon lay. Another night on lonely rooftops, as the memories drift away.
Delicate bloom of feelings we once nurtured starts to wane. A different shade of sentiment now settles, easing all the pain. Each vibrant hue of yesterday begins to subtly lose its gleam. Our shared emotional tapestry now frays a half-forgotten dream. The essence of our bond dilutes, a slow transfusion of pure light. I feel the current gently shift, transforming shadow into bright. Oh, these mood drips, they softly fall, reconfiguring my inner space. Washing over broken vows, erasing every treasure trace. A new complexion takes its hold, replacing what we once believed. The slow unraveling of us, a quiet party now achieved. The vibrant pulse of living shared has quieted its urgent beat. My inner landscape reorganizes, now distinctly bittersweet. A muted spectrum fills the void where colors used to brightly bloom. I trace the edges of new space, escaping melancholy gloom. The essence of our bond dilutes, a slow transfusion of pure light. Feel the current gently shift, transforming shadow into bright. Oh, these mood drips, they softly fall, reconfiguring my inner space. Washing over broken vows, erasing every treasure trace. A new complexion takes its hold, replacing what we once believed. The slow unraveling of us, a quiet party now achieved. We once composed a perfect blend, a harmony unique and true. Now fragments softly drift apart, like scattered dust, a fading hue. This quiet transformation happens, leaving spaces undefined. A new emotional chemistry
chemistry now slowly occupies my mind. Oh, these mood drips, they softly fall, reconfiguring my inner space, washing over broken vows, erasing every treasure trace. A new complexion takes its hold, replacing what we once believed. The slow unraveling of us, a quiet party now achieved. The reservoir of feeling shifts, embracing newfound calm inside. No longer bound by what was lost, nowhere to run or truly hide. Just gentle streams of present moments flowing softly, calm and deep as mood drips finish their quiet work, releasing what my spirit keeps.
The city's heartbeat echoes, a muted rhythm now uniquely mine. Your former warmth has faded, leaving quiet, almost invisible lines. Each concrete slab holds whispered memories of steps we used to share. A silent film of bygone days plays often, lingering in the air. That subtle chill remains, a presence I can't quite erase. The quiet truth resides within this lonely altar in space, like pavement drip on lonely streets. The memory slowly starts to seep, a steady rhythm of absence, a secret that my soul must keep. Each tiny drop a whisper from a love I couldn't truly hold, leaving marks upon the surface, a story subtly unfolds. The distant sound of jazz floats up from windows in the night. It carries echoes of your voice, both faded and so bright. I trace the city skyline, searching for a familiar sign. A quiet truth now settles, this fragile heart is finally mine. That subtle chill remains, a presence I can't quite erase. The quiet truth resides within this lonely altar in space, like pavement drip on lonely streets. The memory slowly starts to seep, a steady rhythm of absence, a secret that my soul must keep. Each tiny drop a whisper from a love I couldn't truly hold, leaving marks upon the surface, a story subtly unfolds. Seasons change and daylight fades, but some impressions still remain. They cling to every corner, reshaping pleasure into gentle pain. This quiet rhythmic fall in a constant, tender, soft-spun plea, reminding me of moments when you were truly here with me. Like pavement drip on lonely streets, the memory slowly starts to seep, a steady rhythm of absence, a secret that my soul must keep. Each tiny drop a whisper from a love I couldn't truly hold, leaving marks upon the surface, the story subtly unfolds. The silent drips continue, a rhythm deep within my core. I walk these empty pathways, not searching for you anymore, just letting every droplet etch its wisdom on my soul. This pavement drip, a gentle wound that slowly makes me whole.
breaks down to just a whisper. When the pads press tight, the external static fades away, replaced by gentle, softer light. Each bass line drops a heavy truth I couldn't face in open air. A curated playlist plays our story, a moment we used to share. This quiet storm within my ears, a sanctuary I now find to process every fractured memory, a love left far behind. With headphones on, the world outside just drifts into a muted hum. I let the soulful beats unwind the pain, a future yet to come. This jazz-infused hip-hop flow becomes my solace, strong and deep, while echoes of your loving voice, the secrets that I try to keep. A melancholy saxophone begins to softly wail your name. It guides me through the silent rooms, escaping all the lingering blame. The snare drum snaps like sharp goodbyes, yet holds a rhythm I can trust. Rebuilding my own sense now from broken pieces, turning to dust. This quiet storm within my ears, a sanctuary I now find to process every fractured memory, a love left far behind. With headphones on, the world outside just drifts into a muted hum. I let the soulful beats unwind the pain, a future yet to come. This jazz-infused hip-hop flow becomes my solace, strong and deep, while echoes of your loving voice, the secrets that I try to keep. The playlist stands, but silence feels less daunting than before today. This inner harmony I found will light my independent way. Your phantom touch still lingers softly, a sweet reverberating chord, but I'm tuning into my own frequency, a rhythm to be explored. With headphones on, the world outside just drifts into a muted hum. I let the soulful beats unwind the pain, a future yet to come. This jazz-infused hip-hop flow becomes my solace, strong and deep, while echoes of your loving voice, the secrets that I try to keep. Headphones on, a new track starts, a hopeful, quiet, brand new tune. Beneath the distant city lights, beneath the pale, unblinking moon. Just me and every single note, releasing every single sigh. With headphones on, I learn to gently whisper my goodbye. We stood upon a fragile edge, our future hanging in the air. A silent question lingered there, a truth we both were scared to share. The moment stretched a delicate pause before the story took its twist. I wonder now about that space, a chance perhaps we softly missed.
That fading photograph still holds a glimmer of our intertwined desire. If only we had found the words to pull us from this slow burning fire.
Oh, what if we had chosen then a different, less uncertain way? What if we had stayed the course and fought to make our spirits stay? This phantom echo whispers softer futures we could never claim. Just what if things had not dissolved, remaining more than just a name?
Each quiet day unfolds anew, a landscape stripped of what we built. A silent judgment echoes now for chances that we gently spill. We drifted past the point of no return, a compass lost within the haze. Just two faint whispers in the wind, recalling our diverging maze. That fading photograph still holds a glimmer of our intertwined desire. If only we had found the words to pull us from this slow burning fire.
Oh, what if we had chosen then a different, less uncertain way? What if we had stayed the course and fought to make our spirits stay? This phantom echo whispers softer futures we could never claim. Just what if things had not dissolved, remaining more than just a name? Perhaps our story's final page was written long before we knew.
Or maybe there were secret doors we just neglected walking through.
The phantom echo of a choice, a path untraveled, stark and clear.
Forever questioning the moment, holding back a silent tear.
Oh, what if we had chosen then a different, less uncertain way? What if we had stayed the course and fought to make our spirits stay? This phantom echo whispers softer futures we could never claim. Just what if things had not dissolved, remaining more than just a name?
What if unsaid words still echo in this empty room tonight? What if we could turn the clock and make everything feel right? These heavy thoughts now linger on, a spectral presence ever near. What if we had just held on, a question I will always